Hi, I'm Mansoor.
And I'm Emily, and we're reporting live from Duke University.
We're live on East Campus for the annual class photo shoot, which is a Duke tradition.
We'll be streaming for the next 30 minutes so you can get to watch your children as they enjoy their first 2018 photo.
If you're on social media, visit the Duke University Facebook page to leave comments or use Duke hashtag 2018 on Twitter to join us for the conversation.
Let's go see what's happening with Anshu and Phil on East Campus.
Hi, I'm Anshu.
And I'm Philip, reporting to you live from the left of the Marketplace Dining Hall with Jake.
Jake, where are you from?
Carrollton, Georgia.
Yeah, you are. So, how's it being at Duke? How was your move-in day?
It was really great. You know, I enjoyed seeing all the people, seeing all the new freshmen, see some new faces other than athletes. So we're all really excited to see them here and starting to build relationships with them.
Great. So, Jake, what's the funniest thing you've heard on campus so far?
Man, that's a good question. The funniest thing I've heard is actually someone did carry in a safe, and they had a bunch of valuable things. They showed me personally what it was. I was very shocked they brought it on me. Very shocked. But hey, you gotta trust people here on Duke. We trust each other. So there you go.
Great.
All right.
Great. We'll check back into Mansoor and Emily.
See ya.
As Phil and Anshu mentioned, yesterday was move-in day, which kicked off orientation week, a week for the first years to enjoy and acclimate to Duke before classes start. So, some of the week's activities include a midnight carnival that was last night after move-in day, today's class photo shoot, later on a DUU carnival. There will be an event that is a night on the town where they go to the DPAC in the American Tobacco campus, and finally cap it off on a night at the Nash, which is a cocktail party for all of the first years at the museum on campus.
What was your favorite activity back when we had our orientation week?
I think my favorite activity was definitely night at the Nasher. I got a chance to meet a lot of new people, and I had a blast dancing.
All right, great. Let's see what's going on with Connor over on East Campus.
We have two new faces right here. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, hi, I'm Mira. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Bonnie, and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Cool. So, how was your move-in? How was everything? Kind of like separating from the parents, getting into the new dorms?
It's pretty good. Yeah, my parents didn't cry, so that's always a good sign. Yeah, no waterworks.
That was good. I did pee wild, so I showed up after my move-in time, and my parents had entirely moved my dorm in, so I just walked in and did completely in the dorm room, and it was glorious.
Which dorms are you guys in?
We're in Blackwell together.
Shout out to Blackwell, moving in.
Nice. All right. So, what is one interesting thing about each of you guys?
Oh, wow. It's a tough question. Fun fact about me, let's see. Well, I did pee wild too, and I've done a bunch of backpacking, so we can do backpacking and whitewater rafting.
Awesome. What's the coolest place you've backpacked?
Probably Wyoming in the winter.
Awesome.
I'm a nationally ranked equestrian. I'm 8th in the nation. So,
Whoa! Yeah, that's awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
going to get it back to Mansoor and Emily.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phil and Anshu. You just introduced us to a couple of the new first years that we have welcomed into our Duke family. So, Emily, what does the rest of the class look like?
Well, this year, actually, we're going to have 1,728 first-year students. We have them coming from 50 different states and 77 different countries. North Carolina is the top state sending students to Duke, with 190 students coming from in-state. But we also have tons of students representing California, New York, Florida, Texas, New Jersey, and some other states are really high up there. 50% of the incoming class are students of color, and 231 are international students this year.
Wow, it seems like we have a really well-rounded class. I think it's a good chance for us to go meet some more of them. Can we throw it out to Connor in the field?
Oh, just kidding. We're not going to throw it out to Connor. Instead, we're going to go back to Anshu and Phil.
Hey, so as we speak, we don't really have anybody because everybody's currently filling in to do their class photo where they spell out the numbers of their year, and it's very exciting. Everybody's wearing white and blue, and it's really cool.
It's really fantastic. We have people walking in, meeting new friends. We just met a couple people earlier, and we're hopefully going to meet some new ones later today.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to kick it back to you guys.
Well, you guys have been seeing a little bit of on campus, but can you tell us a little bit more of what's off campus around in the town?
Yes, definitely. So Duke University is located in Durham, North Carolina, which is part of the Triangle, the Research Triangle, and it is voted the South's #1 tastiest town. It is also rated the most tolerant city in America and the city with the most creative class. And I don't know about you, but I love Durham. What are some of the things you love doing in Durham?
If I had to pick my favorite thing in Durham, it's probably going to Monuts. The best donuts you could even imagine. I was reading a BuzzFeed article, and they were ranked as one of the top restaurants in a college town.
Wow, Mona's is actually really good, and I've loved having it in my time here in Durham. But I also love going out to Lily's Pizza, as well as some of the other eats in the area, such as The Parlor, which is a great ice cream joint, and many other restaurants to enjoy while you're here. What else do you like to do when you're not studying and hitting the books?
I think one of my favorite things to do is during the springtime getting to go into the gardens. So if you haven't gotten the chance to check out the gardens yet, you definitely should, especially when it's so warm out. Everyone could just go out there, throw around a frisbee, hang with some friends, tan if you want. People bring their pets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, and this year it's incredibly hot right now, but I don't remember if our moving day was the same or if our O week was even the same. What are some of your memories from orientation week?
Oh, God, I remember right here at the class photo, I got lost and couldn't find my dorm. So I was just wandering around a lonely first year, and finally I found someone I had met at Blue Devil Days. So I ended up going with her and standing at the front of the two.
It's funny how that works. And me during orientation week at the class photo, I was actually interviewed for the same broadcast, so it's kind of full circle for us. It's really fun.
Yeah.
So let's throw it back out to Phil and Anshu in the field.
All right, sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties, but we figured we could spend this time talking a little bit about the academics here.
Sure. Why don't we start? I am a biology major, and Emily, what about you?
I'm a psychology major, minoring statistics, but I did start as an engineer, so the flexibility is always there.
Yeah, in fact, 83% of students actually earn a second major, a minor, or a certificate. What exactly is a certificate?
So certificates fall somewhere between a minor and a major. One of the most popular things people pursue on campus is the Management
and marketing studies.
Yeah, everyone loves that. All right, I think we're going to head on out and go talk to Anshu and Phil again.
Hey guys, we're back and we have two new faces right here. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Deeksha.
And I'm Diana.
And where are you guys from?
We're both in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, cool. Which dorm are you guys in?
We're in Jarvis.
Oh,
Nice.
J. Crew. All right, nice.
All right, so we have a special question for you guys.
Yes.
Can you spell Coach K's name?
His last name.
Last name.
K. K.
A-Y-E.
K-A-Y-E. Okay.
Coach K.
You don't actually know.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, Coach K is the basketball coach. He's the head basketball coach. He's currently doing some things with like Team USA. And how you actually spell it, check this. It's K-R-Y. Ooh, is it K-R-Z-Y-Z-E-W-S-K-I?
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, it's close. It's tough.
Basically, his name is also pronounced Coach Shashevsky. So, yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to kick it out to Emily and Mansoor.
Thank you, Phil and Anshu. Yes, we were just talking about Coach K. He is known as a living legend on campus. In fact, he's one of the most recognizable faces at Duke, and he's brought Duke basketball very much success, as well as Team USA, multiple gold medal wins. And do you remember how many wins he had to break the record our freshman year?
903. He became the winningest coach in America.
Yes, he beat Bob Knight's record of 903 wins, and now he's the most winningest coach in America. And we have an excellent class coming in this year. We were very excited for Duke basketball. But what other sports do we have here at Duke?
Here? Ooh. Just kidding. We got football. We have some soccer. We have volleyball, field hockey, lacrosse. Lacrosse had won a national championship this year as well, which was very exciting. I got to watch it in person.
Yes, congratulations to the Duke men's lacrosse team. And we also have Duke tennis, Duke golf, and many other club sports and organizations as well.
Yeah. So let's see what Connor's doing right now on East Campus. Okay, Connor actually is no longer, sorry, we're just having a couple of technical difficulties, but instead what we'll do is we'll tell you guys a little bit about,
Never mind.
here's Connor.
All right, sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties, but I'm here with Dean Nowicki, who you might have heard during convocation today, and he's going to talk to us a little about what it means to be a Duke student, what it means to be a Duke student here on campus, especially during this great time of orientation week.
Well, this is I've been at Duke for 26 years, and I tell you, I've had 26 moments where all these great Duke students come in, and the energy is just palpable. And this year has been fantastic. We have such a great class, the best class ever. The energy is great. The weather has been better than we expected. We're very thankful for that. And right now we're getting ready to take this fabulous class picture where everybody gets together. So I just love this moment.
Yeah, it's a great time to be on Duke, right?
It's a great time to be on Duke. It's sort of about the promise of the future. We just see these young people streaming in. They got all these ideas and ambitions and great potential, and it's just such a privilege for us to be here and help them to go take it to the next level.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, I got to get over this.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks.
All right, we're going to send it over to Anju now as well so we can talk to another first-year student.
Hey guys, we're back, and do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Adam. I'm a freshman living in Giles from Durham, so very close.
Great.
I'm Eddie. I'm a freshman living in Pegram, 3rd floor.
Cool, guys. And like, what do you plan to study as of now, right?
No idea. That's what I'm here for.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's the same way I came in.
Yeah.
I'm actually also from Cary, North Carolina, so
I'm
live
from
close
Cary.
by.
No, we're from Cary. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What high school did you guys go to?
He's not from Cary. I went to Panther Creek.
Wait, that's where I went to high school.
That's really cool. Wow.
Great, great
Wow.
friends. Yay!
Out of all people in that crowd,
I know, right? All right. So also, can you guys tell us what your spirit animal is?
I think it's a stingray. Stingray's
a turtle.
Why a turtle?
I don't know. I like turtle.
Like,
I think I'd be a kangaroo. Just like hopping around, that energy, man. That energy.
I'm an elephant because I'm.
Thank you, Phil and Anshu, for introducing us to those two fine gentlemen. We're now going to go to Connor, who's going to introduce us to two other fine people on Duke's campus.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. If you guys want to just take a second and introduce yourself about what your favorite moment of orientation week has been so far.
I'm Larry Minette. I'm the Vice President of Student Affairs. My favorite moment has been seeing Sue and Maddie wearing the same clothes at the same time.
I'm Sue Oslick. I'm the Dean of Students, and I don't have a favorite moment. Every part of this has been awesome.
That's phenomenal. Thank you, guys. If you can also just talk about what you're really looking forward to about this class in particular, what's really exciting coming up for Duke students in general in the next 4 years.
Well, this class is going to endure the last of some construction, but they're going to inherit the best parts of everything we're doing at West Union, everything we're doing at Perkins and Page and the chapel. And I'm looking forward to their creativity in managing all of the interesting times over the next couple of years. This class really looks up to it, though.
I think this class has no idea that they're going to be the first class to see Duke win not only a national basketball championship, but a national football championship. So I just don't think they actually see that in the stars, but it's gonna happen.
I agree. As a big Duke Blue Devils fan, I'm really excited about the future of Duke athletics as well, and really think that we have a chance in football coming up as well. Thank you guys so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for that, Connor. It was really great getting to meet Dean Sue and Larry Minetta. But also, I heard that you could tell us a little bit more about this photo that's being taken. What's going on over there?
We're in full swing. They're making speeches. They're getting everybody's already at their numbers. And it's really cool. They're like forklifts and cherry pickers, and they're taking photos from the downward angle like every year at sunset. It's happening pretty soon.
Yeah, it looks great. All the numbers look really full. They're packed in together, so not a lot of wiggle room right there, but they look like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to kick it back to you. Yeah?
Thank you so much, Anshu. And if you can hear in the background, that is Coach Cutliff addressing the class of 2018 who we also had a chance to see this morning at the convocation. What was the convocation?
So convocation is a time when all the first-year students get to gather in the chapel and hear some speeches from some really important people on campus. And one thing that happens every single year is Dean Guentag introduces some extremely interesting people from the graduating class, from the entering class. Like this year, we have someone who is a certified actress. She has been in TV shows on HBO, Law and Order. She's been in the Sundance, a Sundance Screen movie even too. Really impressive. What was the interesting fact that you got to hear today?
Actually, I really enjoyed Dean Nowicki's talk this morning. He told us that we should really think about why we're here in our time at Duke and do everything that we can to make Duke the best time of our lives and take advantage of every single opportunity.
No, it's been some really great stuff. It's also awesome because they get to hear some people speak. Like they had Lavanya Sunder, the DSG president, talking to them about her experiences and what it was like saying goodbye to her mother on move-in day, which was really funny to hear that story.
He also mentioned how special of a moment that was, such as the moment right now. He said that this may be one of the only times we are concentrated or in a room with such a concentrated pool of talent and very impressive people at one time. The next time it may happen may be graduation.
Yeah. Well, let's see what's going on with Connor to see all those concentrated people in one place.
Thank you, Emily. As you can see, we've already got our whole 2018 scheduled out right here on the field lined up. We have Coach Cutliff on a cherry picker here yelling at all our students to say, go to hell, Carolina, go to hell, which is, as you know, North Carolina Tar Heels are one of our biggest rivals here at Duke. This is a really cool thing to see, guys. This is the entire class of 2018 rallying together as one, yelling, "We are Duke."
All right, eyes up. Everybody look your best. Solid in there. On three. 1, 2, 3. One more time. I'll give you a cheese. 1, 2, 3. Cheese.
And it's official. We just had our class of 2018 photo.
So we're going to pretend we're in Cameron Indoor, and on 3 we're going to say, "Hi, Chris." You're going to have to learn how to say that. You're going to go to a basketball game. Okay, you ready?
We currently have Coach Cutliff, coach of our men's football team here on campus, rallying our troops together, rallying our 2018 students.
1, 2, 3. Well done, well done. Great job. Got it? All right, here we go. The last photo.
All right, they're taking their last photo, a photo which will be distributed to all the students of 2018 as a memento of this moment when they all came together as one class at Duke University.
Here we go.
We're about to take our jumping photo.
1, 2, 3. One more time. One more time. Let's start forward on the landing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
As you can see, there's a whole lot of energy, a whole lot of fun in this photo, representing what these students are about to embark on, not only an academic journey, but a journey as a class, bonding together.
Perfect. That's it. All right, congratulations. 2018.
And with that, our class photo is finished. I'll send it back to Emily and Mansour in the studio.
Oh, did you see all of those cute faces?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Well, on behalf of everyone here at Duke, we want to thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a good night. I'm Mansour.
And I'm Emily.
Bye-bye.